Awaken, ancient spirits, hear my call. Through realms unseen, stand tall.
What up, YouTube? It is now Tuesday. Good morning, it is sunny. So now, I'm driving onto an electrical job. About to go install some light fixtures today. So we're driving out to basically Beechwood, Shaker area. We're gonna go out there today. We're gonna go handle that, get the electrical done. We'll take some videos at the job for you guys to see what we're working on. And then, what else are we gonna do? Oh, and then we're going to get that, we're going to get that oil change that I never did last week. Because I said I was gonna do an oil change, but I never got it done yet. So, we're gonna go do that. And then we're gonna come home. We have that fire that I never made the other day. I have all the kindling still done. I just cleaned my yard a little bit, but didn't do the fire. So we'll do that. And basically just off to a good day. Another start, good day. Do what we have to do. Live our lives. Be who we gotta be. We're working on our video game when we get home. I've already done smart apps. I'm gonna maybe like work a little more on my smart app just so I can launch it now. We got a couple books we gotta update. I got a couple books I already have finished. I gotta publish them. So we're gonna put those up, finish those, make sure all hard copies are available, because obviously every time I keep doing this code, it is not working. So like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like half of them get approved, and then half of them I just have to keep retrying, and then it approves later on. It's basically, I don't know if it's a system error or if it's just maybe I typed something in wrong again. So I'll have to figure that out. One thing I do know is the game's gonna be pretty cool. We're dropping a cryptocurrency with the game. So you're not only gonna see a cryptocurrency, you're not only gonna see a game, you're gonna see a game that has crypto assets that you can earn assets in the game. So that'll be really cool. What else do we got going on? We're dropping music in the game. We're doing interviews. We got the Up Next in Cleveland interviews. We're doing interviews for people. So any athletes, artists, upcoming brands in Cleveland, we're ready to interview. We are ready to interview you if you are ready. Up Next Cleveland. So let's get it. And then we're working on a movie right now. Up Next Cleveland's actually filming a movie, and anyone that wants to be in the movie is allowed to be in the movie. So just let me know, DM me your brand and what you do, and then we're gonna put you into the series, because it's a movie at first, and then it's going to be a YouTube show. So this is gonna be a movie to a show. And then they're gonna be mini shows, like 20 minutes long every show. And ending off with the movie. The movie's gonna be about an hour and 20 to an hour and 40 minutes long for the movie to start. I'm gonna create the movie, and then after the movie's over, I'm gonna create a series. So it's gonna be about a 15 to 20 part series, and there's gonna be maybe 22. So 15 to 22 episodes of the series on YouTube, and that's going to be Up Next Cleveland, the YouTube series. So we have a lot of big projects for the next 4 years, and a lot of stuff going on. We're working on a nonprofit, building with the bees to help communities with nature. We're also doing mycopath recovery, where we're using mycoremediation to fix places like crisis areas like East Palestine. Then we're starting a movie corporation. We're doing, what else we got going on? We got a lot of shit going on. I'm networking with a lot of people. So I've just been networking with all the business entrepreneurs I can. Every person that has a brand or a company, I've been becoming friends with them and networking with them, and we're collabing. So any collaboration that you guys have, if you have a business, let's get it moving, let's get it going, and I'll help keep you guys promoting too. Self-proclaimed promotions. But that's what we got to be doing. We got to start getting everything rolling. And I don't know, that's my little event for the day, I guess. Probably have to cut it a lot. Alright, so here's the old light fixture I'm going to be taking down and taking out. And then I'm going to be taking out this one as well and swapping them out. So that's what we're doing today. I'll show you when we're done. Alright, so now that that's removed, this is the updated one. It's a little thinner than that last one. So this is adjustable, which is pretty cool. So you can adjust it if you want it just facing upwards to like give light to the ceiling. You can do that. If you want to face it directly at you, you can. Down, pretty cool. So that's going up here. Last person didn't have this grounded either, so always make sure you guys have this grounded and then a ground to this plate so that there's some type of ground. I'm gonna show you how to do it with this. So the power is off, so it doesn't matter, but basically you'll take one of these, get this. I had to use 2 hands, but now that it's super tight, you can see this doesn't come out of it. I'm pulling on it. Neither of these do. So now we're gonna do the black one. I'm gonna do that with 2 hands too. Now that this doesn't come out, it's really tight in there with both of these cords. So we're gonna tape it all. Now both are taped really good. So now we can turn the power on, test it. Now that we got it tested, now we can screw it back up there. So now, there you go. Alright, it's got some different modes on here. So you got that mode, that mode, that mode. There's 5 modes on it. I think it looks the best with that one. Alright, and this is how you take it off. You take off these 3 first. That piece popped off. Then you unscrew this. So let me show you. Unscrew this right here. Get it loose. Off, so pull that right out. Grab this. And boom. Disconnected. The thing I like to do is get that ground wire hanging up here. So you screw that on here so this hangs. And then now it'll be easier to attach these. Alright, here's the new one we're about to install. There it's going. We're gonna take this one down. We gotta remove this old plate from the last mirror and put this mirror up here and install that right there. Sometimes when you open the box you get a bunch of cardboard like this. We're gonna recycle that and turn that into some fire starter. This is how you install it. So what you do, take off all these first. Boom. The last one was glass. This is actually plastic, so that's not gonna break at least. It might crack, but it's not gonna break. And now here's the new LED thing. So we just attach this and then we reattach that top and we're done. All right, I have it all taped and locked. So what you do, you test it first before you tape it. And then we already did the pole test. Now we did the light test. Now we're gonna tape it and then reattach it. Now the next step you do is you find these holes. Make sure it's not over tight when you do it. Boom, and now we just tighten it. So we tighten those screws, and then we attach this back on. Some customers caulk this, but if it's done correctly, it should be flush mounted against the ceiling, just like that. All right, this light fixture's up now. Now we're just doing this mirror. All right, now the mirror's installed. Lights installed. We're installing the mirror here now. Installed the mirror now. Did this little staircase last time. I made this entire basement remodel. So I did the floor, I framed the walls, I did all the electrical, did all the can lights, or not can lights, recessed lighting. Did everything in this entire room. I built this bar custom from scratch. So it's got the butcher block top. Today, they're just having me update this one little spot. We're about to put this brick on it. So it's gonna be just like the rest of this. And this is the bar. So I made this, pretty sick. Did this a couple years ago. Little sink I had to cut and do inside of it. All custom. Alright, this one's gonna need to get some patches, but this is going up. And we do go, we get the hanger going. Hang it and dangle. Alright, here's the light fixture. And that's how it turns on. Kinda looks a little wild, but it is what it is.
Better than the feeling of full tank. Gotta put some air in my tire right now, match them up with the other ones, and then we're good to go. I can turn that off. That's just my traction control. But here we go. Let's get turn my traction control off actually. Let's go drive to the air pump, and then we're going to get an oil change.
Alright, what up everyone? So it's kinda cool when the customer just wants to change out their light fixtures and they don't want the old ones, but they're still nice and there's nothing wrong with them. They just want a different color. And then I got this mirror in the back, so now I got a new mirror. A couple little things I always pick up miscellaneous that I can maybe use on a future job or something else for like maybe a rental property or something, you know? So getting all those little free things, they add up over time. You just gotta make sure you know how to store them correctly so it doesn't become, so you don't wanna become hoarder. You don't wanna become a hoarder. So what you wanna do is organize what you got, keep it as a material. If that's what you do for a job, it's gonna go good, so. But we're leaving Beechwood right now, we're going home now, and we're about to go work on our video game. There's no food at my house, and I'm pretty hungry, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get that Mexican place I got, the same veggie fajitas from before. I'm just gonna get the same thing, because it's really cheap. It's $12, $13. I'll just spend that for my meal, and then that's my meal for the day, so. That's what we're doing. We're on our way there.
Yo, feel the flow as the cosmic winds blow.